I hope you are all doing well and welcome to today's market analysis. Today we will analyze together the mini NASDAQ futures, the mini S&P futures, and the star of yesterday's session, which was the mini RUSSEL2000 futures. I will give you the general outlook, the K levels and the K zones in order to understand better how the market is trading right now and what to do in order to day trade or also to take some swing trading. We will start with the mini NASDAQ. So we should know that we are reaching a major resistance zone, especially after a nice run-up that happened during the last months, last weeks, thanks to the decisions or the speech of Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve, and also thanks to the nice data or the drop in terms of CPI and PPI, which are the inflation indicators. As you know, the main catalyst of the markets right now is the inflation, and as long as the inflation is dropping, this will be a bullish catalyst for the market. In order to trade the NASDAQ, of course, here we should keep in mind that we are near our resistance zone, so a healthy consolidation, a healthy small drop will be expected during the next coming weeks. I'm not talking about today, but we will explain to you what will be the K level in order to expect the sell. In order to buy in day trading, watch this K level, 14,500. As long as the NASDAQ is above this level, you should look to buy. And ideally, you should buy near that level, 14,500, in case the NASDAQ drops a little bit near that level at the open. Then we see a nice rebound. Okay, so here it will be a good buy intraday. It means during the day, in order to target the next resistance, the next target, which will be 14,625. Why? Because you can see clearly that it was the rejection zone each time the NASDAQ went there. Expect here we had that movement, then integrated, then the zone. Each time we have a nice reaction in terms of sell. Of course, if this level 14,625, we will talk about 625 in order to make it easier for you guys. In case the 625 is broken, of course, we will target the next logical resistance, which would be here 690. And there, I believe, if we go there, we expect a small sell-off, a drop, then in order to breathe a little bit, because we had a continuous run-up, and it will be so healthy to see a small consolidation, what we call profit taken. Especially this will happen with Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, and Nvidia, which were the catalysts of the NASDAQ to go up. Once you see Apple, Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft dropping, then expect the NASDAQ to drop. Okay. In case the 14,500, well, the 500 level is broken, below it, it will be a bearish atmosphere. Okay, so below 14,500, expect the next support at 440, then at 370, and if we have a drop, the next drop, the target will be 250. So the sell will happen with many conditions. First, the drop in the main stocks: Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, and Tesla. By the way, I send the pre-market analysis for the main stocks and indexes by email. Feel free to join my private newsletter in order to receive these with the complete technical support and resistance, and also the complete scenario, what to do, when to buy and when to sell. Okay, you can find my newsletter in the description. Okay, so first condition, we said Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Tesla should drop a little bit in order to see the NASDAQ following the movement, and this level 370 will be the catalyst, will be the level that will launch the sell-off, well, the drop, will not call it a sell-off, to 250. Okay, below 500 sell, above 500 we still buy till 690. Okay, unless we will see a condition in order to continue the run-up. Well, with the S&P it will be the same story, the same picture. 4,268 will be the level. Above it you buy, below it you sell. As long as the S&P is above that level, expect the next target at 305, 4,305. Above it, it will be 4,320. It means, guys, if you buy and you see here that the S&P has more momentum, more strength to go up, expect the next target to sell at 320. Okay. For the stop loss, if you buy, of course, here logically this will be the stop loss. In case the S&P drops below 4,268, then expect the next target at 250, then 235. This is in intraday. As we said, the S&P and the NASDAQ may see or experience a small drop in order to breathe a little bit. What would be the reason and the catalyst in order to continue the run-up? Well, the star of yesterday, it's the mini Russell 2000 index futures that made 2.7% movement, plus 2.7% yesterday. We can see the nice movement here, the breakout that happened yesterday above 1,830.40, and today we are ready to break out again. So today I expect the mini Russell 2000 to go test the 1,900, 905, and above it to 2008, which was 2008, 2010, which was the high of, I believe, of this year. As long as the mini Russell is above 1,826, we are bullish. Below it, we are bearish. Here we can see the comeback of the small cap, especially also with the decision of the OPEC and the Saudi Arabia about the reducing the production of oil. Of course, this has a direct impact on the petroleum companies, and of course, as a consequence, will be the mini Russell that will take benefit from that catalyst. In order to see the market, the stocks going up, the NASDAQ and the S&P, we can watch the mini Russell, but pay attention about what we call the rotation. We may see a small drop from the NASDAQ soon, with the comeback of the small caps that will be more interesting in that situation. Okay, so thank you guys. If you would like to receive my analysis every day pre-market, feel free to join my private newsletter. It's for free and you will be updated with all the interesting opportunities that I spot and I share with you before the market every day. Thank you. Have a good day.